been? I've missed you so much. My God, I know you've missed me too. I mean, it's been a whole lot with COVID, school, work, etc. I know we've all been busy with one thing or the other. But don't forget, Springfield Mega still lives. Today, we come your way with a short documentary. I'm sure you've all heard about um, NSAS, hashtag NSAS in Nigeria. If you're from Ghana, I mean, you're very familiar with this because this is our brother country, or should I say our sister country. Nigeria is like, I don't know. Nigerians and Ghanaians, we're practically one when it comes to issues like these. And then when you go to various social media platforms, I saw Ghanaians and even people from other countries supporting this hashtag NSAS, and actually it was an eyesore. It was very bad. That's bad. But being an outsider, being outside of Nigeria, I can really tell the details of what happened, how it started, and current situation. I really can't. We all have our details from what we saw on social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and the others. But today I have a brother from Nigeria who would be taking us through this NSAS police brutality thing that happened in Nigeria about a month ago. I mean, we still haven't gotten to the end of the situation. It's still ongoing somehow, even though it's quiet a little bit. But then, Michael, that's his name, today will be taking us through what actually NSAS is about. Without further much ado, stay tuned and let Michael take over. See ya.
Greetings to everyone. 2020 has been a long year for every one of us, coming through from the pandemic, the COVID-19 situation. Till this point, it's really been a massive year. Matters arising through coming from Nigeria on the situation of police brutality, mass killings, and the situation right now in Nigeria. I would like to say, first and foremost, arise, O compatriot. Finally, the call of Nigerians obey. 1960, Nigeria got her independence. The 1st of October, which we are still in the month of 1st of October 1960, she got her independence. But on the 12th day of October 2020, the youth of Nigeria took to protest, went out in full numbers. A peaceful protest, quote me. They rallied round a peaceful protest, reason on a hashtag NSAS. A lot of people are asking, and a lot of people want to know what the idea of NSAS or what's behind the story of NSAS. To some people, it's just a metaphor. What's really behind the code name NSAS to the people? End bad governance, cry for ending bad governance, and most especially the end of police brutality in the country. Now, what is SARS? SARS is a unit formed from the police force, Special Anti-Robbery Squad, meant from the name Special Anti-Robbery, which I felt that's their line of work, and I felt that's their responsibility from their name, anti-robbery. But you see, what happened, or what has happened in the country, is that there have been a lot of harassment from this police force, the SARS unit, mostly directed to the youth of the country, where if you were dressed in a certain kind of way, you will be harassed. And a situation where the youths, they've been stopped, harassed, searched unwarrantedly. You just don't stop someone and tell the person, let me see your phone, let me see the contents of your phone. They're doing a lot of illegal stuff, and the highest of it all was the fact that they were making statements like, if you don't comply with us right now, we can kill you, we can shoot you, and nothing will happen. Imagine, the ones that are supposed to protect you are the ones threatening you openly. So this has been going on. For a very long time now, and the courage the youths have taken to the streets, enough is enough. Enough of this killings. Enough, like innocent lives. Like, if you ask over 80% of the youth out there, in one way or the other, they have encountered they've encountered such with the SAS unit. My friends have even told me stories of, where they've been stopped, and what if, the question is, what if, and it's really sad. So on the 12th of October, there was a rally. I think it started off with popular musician Falls. They organized a protest, a peaceful protest. The youth, they went out there demanding just one thing: for us to live, for the youth to live, for them to survive, for them to be able to, live in a country where they are not being harassed unnecessarily, and they are not being killed for looking nice, for dressing in a sort of way. And it lasted for at least 9 to 10 days. The protesting, and the president was nowhere to address the people, although the governor of the state, mainly in Lagos State, came once in a while to address the people, even joined them in the protest at a point. So where the whole thing took a change was on the 20th of October 2020, the Lekki toll gate. The governor already had raised the curfew. In the evening of this day, the worst happened. The Nigerian army was deployed to the Lekki toll gate, and I think in the evening of this day, the Nigerian army, reports that they actually shot at peaceful protesters. It's a big crime to humanity. It's disheartening to hear. It's sickening to even see or hear or see videos that were actually circulating all through social media. So it was a very tragic moment. On the 20th, that the Nigerian army could actually shoot at peaceful protesters. But then, politics, they say, it's a game. The government's been playing this game for a very long time, and they resort ways of checkmating, check balance, and all that. They play their game well, bringing in thugs, government thugs into the whole scenario, making it look like the protesters they've gone gone hell loose. And it was a very disastrous situation, because after the incident, another incident came. Looting, hoodlums in the street, burning down of buses, government buses, buildings were being burnt down. A lot of things. It was chaos. It was just a total disaster for the last few weeks. And all this happening, yet the president couldn't or wouldn't come out to address the citizens directly. We're begging for him to come out to say something. Lives have been lost, properties been damaged, looting, hoodlums, shooting, and it was just really chaos all around. But as things has been right now, speaking to you, it's the 25th of October, and they've been calm. The storm has been calmed somehow, but yet the story is still being that COVID-19 palliatives have been, discovered in various states, in various places, and it's just the new topic. It's a new story going on. But for justice for humanity, you don't checkmate. The people are crying out for justice, for killings, for shooting, police brutality, and then you checkmate. Then you want to settle injustice, rather. Injustice. You want to solve injustice by creating more injustice. No, it's a big injustice to humanity. All they were asking for was to live. Behind the whole statement of SARS was the fact that the people are tired of bad governance. They're tired of where you don't see a situation where a teacher would teach for over 10 hours and receive 50k, and then a politician will receiving 30 million plus unnecessary allowances in their salary. So it's a lot of cry. It was cry for this, for the police to be reformed, for police brutality, for bad governance, for the lots that has happened. But the biggest part of it is that Nigeria will prevail and things will get better. We long for a better and new Nigeria, and this generation is ready to fight.
That was intense. I mean, as I said, we can't really tell what exactly happened from the outside, but looking and listening to everything that Michael has narrated, it was intense, really. Well, we continue. Right now, we're gonna look at a short video from social media, of course, about what happened, some of the scenes, the ISOL scenarios that we can't really describe. Stay tuned.
iPhone 8 gone. We ain't robbing, we ain't stealing. What's the issue? Why they killing us for no reason?
History books can't wait to tell of the generation that spoke up for justice. Protests with spaces online, hashtag the tweet and hold vigil on trend tables. Some put pen to cardboard, then raise this cause farther than arms can reach. Some sweat in traffic for this reason. Others sacrifice time, resources. We exercise restraint and in the face of conflict, redefine what it means to enforce the law. Some of us have lost lives for the cause, yet we persist in peaceful resistance for the green and white, so that we can all be better.
We died singing the national anthem.
Well, lovely viewers. We've seen it all. We've heard a lot and we've seen some. I mean, Michael explained a lot, and then from the video, we've also seen a lot. And I'm sure you've also seen some on your own from social media platforms, social media posts and tweets and all that. What do we make out of this? I mean, this is not healthy for any country at all. being it police, the military, whatever, it isn't healthy. We don't know how this is going to end, because as it stands now, personally, I haven't heard anything about how this is going to end, how this issue is going to be solved, or any other thing. But then I can only wish and hope that things turn out good for Nigeria. It's a great country with great people. But then I don't think any country at all will be happy if they were in this kind of situation. I mean, people died, lives were lost, innocent souls, businesses, what have you, a lot of things got destroyed because of this situation. We really don't know how it's going to end, as I said, but then we can only hope and pray that things turn out well. To my fellow Nigerians, fellow Ghanaians, fellow Nigerians, my fellow Nigerians, yes, know that we are solidly behind you. Whatever situation you find yourselves in, I mean, I've heard a lot of talks, some social media talks and posts that people are actually not really happy about the support they're gaining from Ghanaians, whatever. I don't really want to go into that, but actually people think that the support they're getting from Ghanaians are rather mockery. But hey, you should know that no human being on this earth would like or be happy to see an innocent soul being wasted, lives getting lost, and sit somewhere and laugh and jubilate about it. No. So whatever situation that you are in currently, whatever disturbances, issues, whatever, you should know that Ghana is solidly behind you. We share your pain. We share your pain, and we only hope and pray, because there's nothing much, there's not much we can do. We can only hope and pray that things turn out good for Nigeria and for any other country at all. I mean, it can be us today, it can be a different country tomorrow, it can happen to anyone. We only hope that things turn out good. Thank you, lovely viewers, for listening once again. It's still your favorite host, Kaba, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See ya.